Hey guys, what's up? It's Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another old school RuneScape vlog here tonight. I'm going to be talking about this week's update, which did come out today, as well as all the comments that were left on last night's video. Sorry, this one is actually going to be a little bit later because I had kind of a long day at work. I went in at 12 and I didn't actually get to leave. We usually leave at around 9 or earlier, but I didn't get to leave tonight until like 9:30 because I was working with this new guy on the grill who pretty much sucked, and I had to do almost all the closing work for him, which was really annoying. So yeah, my apologies on that, but nothing really I could do to affect that. But first, before we get into the update this week, I'm going to head over to last night's vlog, check out the comments, see if we got any new ones while I was at work or not. So let's go over here. Looks like we did get some new ones. Let me see. No, that is from a different video. Hold on. That was a video I made a long time ago on RS3. Someone left a comment on it. A little weird. But yeah, I've actually been having a little bit of glitches with my comments lately. So if I don't respond to your comment, like my vlog 29 from 2 days ago, medium tasks, if I'm looking at it in my video manager, it says it has 0 comments. But if I go to the video itself, it has 2 comments on it. So I don't know what's going on in the comments, like it's bugging or something. And this is from last night's vlog. It was called Plans Change. I just clicked on it, and it has 6 comments, although when I looked at the thing on the video manager, it said it had 0. So my apologies, but there might be some bugs with comments, so I can't reply to them because I don't see them. So my apologies there. But got a few comments to read out here. First off, let's go with FYI Marco, who said, "Can you make a setup video unless you don't have a setup?" I mean, I did respond to his comment, and I said pretty much when I'm at home, I basically have my monitor on a coffee table and my keyboard and mouse on it as well, and then my tower is off to the side on the floor. So it's not that really a setup. I don't really have anything crazy. I mean, I got my TV on an entertainment system over there with my Xbox One in there, but like it's nothing like it's not really like a cool setup to look at or anything like that. I might make a setup video if you guys really want it when I go back to school, because I'll actually have like a desk and, you know, something to put my something to put my computer on, so it doesn't look like total crap. But I don't really have a cool setup while I'm at home, just because I don't really have a cool desk or, you know, multiple monitors or anything like that. So yeah, but thanks for that. And he also asked if I don't have a setup, refer to this question, where am I from? So I'm not really going to go into, you know, detail and tell you exactly where I live, obviously, but I was actually born in Texas, so that's kind of something interesting. That's kind of cool. I only lived there for 2 months, and then I moved up I live in the northeastern United States in New England, so that's pretty much where I live around. I mean, obviously, if someone really wanted to, they could probably find out exactly my home address, but I don't really want to divulge too much information on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, but I do live in the northeast US, so that's where I'm from, I guess. So yeah, but that's all he left, so thank you for that comment. Another comment from Bad Endings here says, "Nice video. Been pretty busy in real life. Got to go back and watch the last few days of vlogs. Hopefully I'll be back on track soon. Keep up the great vlogs, man." So yeah, thanks for that comment. I understand anybody, I've said this in the past, but I do understand, you know, of course, there are people who would like to watch my vlogs every day, but sometimes just don't have time. So, you know, I totally understand, no problem at all, but I do appreciate that you do take the time to go back and watch the old vlogs. That's pretty cool of you. So, yeah, thanks for the comment, and I'll try and keep up these vlogs just like you want them. Oh, yeah, one thing before I forget. Last night, what I basically did was I just tried some rune crafting. That's basically it. I'm 178k till 82, so I got quite a decent amount of experience last night. Not too bad, and I did work all day today, so I didn't do anything during the day. But I'm going to try and do some more rune crafting tonight, I think. So yeah, and then I work at 5 o'clock tomorrow, so I'll have some time to play, hopefully before work as well, which I can maybe do stuff during that time before I go. So last comment here was from the Tip Productions, who I've said this quite a few times in the past few videos, I say I'm going to my partner's house, or me and my partner do stuff together. And he asked, "You said you have a partner. What do you mean by that?" And FYI, Marco responded to his comment and said he was going to ask the same question. So figure it's something most of you were probably wondering, but yeah, I figured this would eventually be asked as a question, so I sort of was prepared to answer it, I guess, if people wanted me to. So pretty much the short version is it's someone that I'm dating or in a relationship with, but I don't really know how to explain this very well, but I'm gonna try. So just try to I guess be understanding, and if anybody leaves like offensive or rude comments, I'm probably just gonna have to block you from my channel, because there's just it's sort of a sensitive topic, especially for certain people. So but my partner is someone who doesn't identify with a certain gender, male or female. It's something called agender is what they prefer to be identified as, and as such, I don't feel they don't, nor do I feel comfortable calling them my girlfriend, because they don't identify as a girl. So out of respect for them and for just acknowledgement of what they prefer, I call them my partner rather than my girlfriend, boyfriend, or anything like that. So yeah, that might some of you might have never heard of something like that, but that is why I say that, and that's what I mean by my partner. Basically, someone I'm in a relationship with. So yeah, a little bit of a personal sort of thing, but I did feel like it was necessary to explain it, since I do say it quite often in my videos, and it could get confusing or something if I look at me, I'm typing stamina pots in the GE, but it could get confusing if I didn't at least explain it a little bit. So yeah, but thank you for that comment. Appreciate you leaving it, and as I say, any questions you leave, we'll try to answer. So even if it's something a little bit personal, as long as it's not something weird like where do I live or what sort of things do I do in my free in my private time with you know what I mean. But that's pretty much all I really have to say on that subject. It's not really I mean, that's basically it. There's nothing else really to say about it, but yeah, hope it makes sense to you guys. Although, of course, if you haven't heard of it before, it might be something different. I mean, but it is something that exists, and it's like something that lots of people might not feel comfortable with acknowledging, but it does exist. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now though, because I sort of feel like I'm sounding like an idiot, because I don't really know what I'm talking about too much. It's not something I was familiar with before I met this this person, so it is still a little new to me, and I do slip up and forget sometimes and say she or things like that, even though I know it's wrong. I do just slip up on occasion, but I'm trying to be better with it, and if I do it in the videos, then it'll more easily translate to my life in general. So yeah, that's why that's the deal on that. But thanks for all those comments, you guys. Those were all the comments from last night's vlog. I do appreciate all the comments I do receive. Any questions or topics you have for me to talk about, leave them down in those comments below. I love reading them, and you get a shout out in the video. So yeah. But now I'm going to talk about the update we received this week in Old School Runescape. And for some reason, the Old School Runescape homepage looks really strange. They've got red text at the top here, and all the pictures for the updates are changed. Even the old ones, they're pretty weird looking. I don't know why they changed them like this. But the main update this week was Boss Slayer and Total Level Worlds. So they finally did release the Boss Slayer that they've been planning for this month, and to unlock it you need to spend 200 Slayer points, and then Duradel and Neve will be able to assign you boss monsters as your Slayer task. So yeah, that's pretty much the way it is. That's all it is really. Upon completing the Boss Slayer assignment, you'll be rewarded an additional 5,000 Slayer experience. So that's pretty cool. And you can also do it with Slayer partners, so you can do some bosses with your friends and stuff as well as Slayer. So it's actually a really cool update, and it's not bad. But you will get pretty low experience rates from the bosses in terms of Slayer, so that's why you get the 5,000 additional XP at the end of the task. But it'll also be affected by your Slayer helm, so that's pretty awesome. In RS3, the boss Slayer assignments weren't affected by your Slayer helm because they weren't technically treated as Slayer assignments, so it's pretty cool that they're allowing it to be boosted by your Slayer helm in this one on old school, so it's definitely going to be better for to use your Slayer helm for them. But that's all they said about that. There's no new rewards or anything. It's just a new feature to Slayer, is being able to kill bosses for your task. They also released skill total worlds, so there are now worlds which require a total level to enter. World 53 has 1250 plus total, so I could enter that one. World 66 has 1500 plus total, so couldn't make it into that one. World 73 is 1750 plus, and World 61 is 2000 plus. So they've had those worlds on RS2 and RS3, and I guess they're kind of cool, especially if you want to get away from like spam bots and stuff. There's probably not going to be any spam bots in a 2000 plus total level world. So that'd be kind of cool to go in there once I get a little higher total level. But it says change the in-game world switcher must be tested in the live worlds after the update. The world switch will be inaccessible after the update. Well, okay, didn't really need to read that. Another thing is automated bone grinding. They changed it so that when you grind bones for the Ectofunctus, it's now automated, which is good, I guess, because it wasn't automated before. And I'm pretty sure it's really, really slow when it's not automated. So, yeah, they made it automated. Whoops. And after grinding one set of bones, you'll continue to grind more unless you click away to cancel the action. So it's actually slower doing it this way than manually, so that's good. If you still want to do it manually, you can grind them yourself, and that'll be quicker. So that's good, I guess. They also added so that you can click the compass and it'll face north. So that's good. I think that was already a feature on the Old School Buddy client that I play on, but they've made it an official feature in the game now, which is good because I thought it was always a thing, but they did not change it until a while after 07 was released, I guess. So it is good that they have changed that now, because I always tried to do it before, and now it can actually work and it'll do it. And then there's a bunch of other news stuff, so I don't think any of that is usually really important. So I'm not going to read any of those out, but there's a bunch of bullet points there. Might go back and read them later, but not right now. But there was also another post on the homepage about technical problems. So they were having some technical problems for the update today, I guess. Some people were getting stuck in blackness. Game was crashing on login. You could walk through walls. Dancing was broken or something. Zoro was facing the wrong direction, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you guys had any problems with the game today, I guess it was something to do with some malfunctions they were having, but I didn't play any today until now, so didn't actually experience any of those, so I guess I got lucky. But yeah, I guess that's all there is to talk about in this vlog. Update for this week is pretty cool, a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. I thought the Boss Slayer might be a little bit of more of a big update, but next week we are going to be getting Cerberus, the Hellhound boss. I'm pretty positive, because it's the last Thursday of the month, and they do their updates on Thursday. So and they said that the boss would come this month, so logic dictates that next week we'll be getting Cerberus, the Hellhound boss. But like I said when I reviewed the behind the scenes for this month, it's not going to be anything I can get into doing, so yeah, just cool updates to see. Maybe we'll make some good videos out of them in the future. But as for right now, nothing really I can get into today. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog off here, you guys. I hope you all did enjoy, and I'm going to probably get this one uploaded a little bit late because I do have to render it and all that, and it's just been a tough day for me at work, so probably going to relax a little bit before I edit. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Leave those comments down below, and I'll be sure to get to them tomorrow. Peace, guys.